Okay, today we're going to do a video on what's going on with cable TV here lately. There's been a lot of issues with satellite services like DirecTV, Spectrum, and some of the others that are not showing local stations. And it's because of the prices they have to pay to carry the local channels. And they lose their feed to it. So people get upset and they're trying to figure out what to do to watch their shows. The easiest thing is to get an antenna and just use your tuner in your TV. That's the easiest way to do it. And it works better, and actually the picture quality, if you can get the signals, even better than what you'd get on the cable or satellite. But the other advantage of this is you get all your extra channels that you don't get on the cable. One of the stations will have like 5 different substations, but they're not in high def, they're in standard. But the main signal, of course, would be high def. So the thing you can do is get a tuner. Of course, your TV has a built-in tuner. But what I'm talking about is if you want to record your shows. You want to be able to tape your shows and not go through all the commercials. And this is a very cheap and easy way of doing it. Other options are out there where you can buy different streamers that are a little bit better. Some have built-in hard drives, but a lot of them are out of stock. And they're expensive, $300-400, but they do work extremely well, and you can stream them through your house and whatever and watch them. But this one I like because you don't have to have internet or anything. It's freestanding. So this one I got is from TERK. It's $59, pretty reasonable, and it works pretty well. But it's not the easiest thing to use, but it does work. One thing you have to be careful of using this, though, is your USB sticks. The USB sticks generally work well. You want to get a USB 3, a 2 will work, but I found that some of these sticks don't work. Like this is a 64 gig. It's a SanDisk. It works great for everything. You can transfer files, video files, the whole bit. But on this box, it freezes and locks up. You're playing it back and it locks up, so it's frustrating. This one actually does work, and I believe it's a 15 gig, or what is it, 16 gigabyte, and it does pretty well. Doesn't freeze or lock up. Another one that works well is a SanDisk. It seems to do well too, and it's just an 8 gig. Today we're going to use this El Cheapo one, which is a one I got at Micro Center for like $1, and they have different sizes, but I'm just using an 8 gig. It'll record a couple of shows, so you can use a 32 gig is probably the best thing to use, or maybe a 64. But remember, this one doesn't work, and I don't know why. So that's what you want to think about with that. Now we're on the computer, and we're looking at different options here. We have a Tableau, all these different types of DVRs, and they work well. This has a 2 terabyte drive, $249. No, wait a minute, I take that back. That's unfortunately for a satellite or for cameras. So let's get back. Here's one. It's called Tableau, and it works pretty well. But it's going to have you, it's a Tableau. I'm not really into it. It's expensive, and you have to, it just hooks up to all your different Wi-Fi's and everything. So I don't mess with that. But there are other options out there that you can get. What I like here is I'll type in this one would do is a TERK DVR. So I come in. We saw it on the one site. It's not coming up on here. It was on here earlier, but I don't see it. So okay, after doing some searching and browsing around, here is the one I have, and it's from Amazon, and it's a TERK digital DVR, and they have these in stock, and the other site has them too. So I would go with the first site that I had, but this is also on Amazon, and so that's what we have. That's what we're going to go with. So here's the box that I have, and this is it. It's not very big. As you can see, if you look on the back of it here, there's your inputs to it. You have your left, right, and your composite video. And that's nice, and HDMI. This can be used on an old TV set if you have it. So it allows you to plug it into an old, an old set if you want. And I use it a lot when I'm working on old tube type TVs as an external tuner. There's your USB stick here. This is just a cheap antenna that I hooked up. Got it at Walmart for like $10, $15. Does both UHF and VHF. Works very well for this. I mean, considering this would be something to do if you're in a condominium or an apartment. It's not pretty, but it does do the job for now. And here's the TV set we're using. It's just a cheap, non-smart TV. But anyway, here's your remote, and it's kind of cumbersome. Not easy to use, but it works. And but setting this up, first thing you do, of course, you have your menus, and it's cumbersome, but you can kind of play around with it. You have your menu here, and then you come up here, and then you have your where you scan for your channels. You do auto search, hit it, and it'll scan. I'm not going to waste time with it because it just goes through, and then once you get it done, you hit confirm. Okay, and then let's hit exit. Next thing you want to do on this thing, hit exit again. Next thing you want to do is you hit information on here, and this tells you your channel signal. Okay, it's 78%. When it rains, for whatever reason, on a rainy day, the signals are just not nearly as well as they are on a clear, sunny day or on a dry day. So, but our weakest station here is channel 34. It's the weakest station around. So it's very hard to get it with this type of setup. So you hit information, and you just move this antenna around till you get the strongest signal on here. Okay, and you just do that, because that's our weakest station. And then our strongest station here, I believe, is channel 6. And it's not going to come in. Hit 6 again. Okay, and there you go, 6-1. And that signal is better. Has a little bit stronger, a lot better signal. So you just have to play around with it. There are other antennas out there that you can buy that may look better and work better. Depends where you live. Sometimes an outdoor antenna works best, but this is the way to get around all this nonsense with the stations not being able to carry your local stations channels. The Tableau one we showed will work, and you can use apps on it to watch it on all your smart TVs and that. I don't like messing with that. I like being able to have this is just a simple, cheap, and dirty way to go. And then you come back up here to your electronic program guide, and you can see what's on, and you can select it and just record what you want. And that's the guide that tells you what's on. And if you want to record something, you come down here and just we lost it, so hit the guide again. And I come here, 11:30. We're going to watch a college football game, so I'll hit OK. Come back down here and hit record. And there's a conflict. So whatever, there's a conflict. So anyway, I'm not going to worry too much about it because we've already made some choices as to what we're going to watch. And there's the shows we're going to record. That's the schedule. So 8 p.m., whatever. Those are TV shows that we've already pressed. So I hit exit. And if I want to go to 1 o'clock in the morning, I hit it. Now, it added it. So this thing doesn't have 2 tuners in it. That's the reason why we're having that issue. So those shows are scheduled to record. Okay? And then it kind of explains to you what the shows are. Okay, then I'm going to show you what we've already recorded. So I hit PVR on the remote. It says PVR, so you hit PVR. Okay, you can see this isn't easy, so I'm got to hit exit again. go back up to PVR, wherever it's at. There it is. So hit that. And then I'm going to hit PVR. Then it comes up here and I'm going to hit there where it says HBV PVR. That's going to show me what I got recorded. So I hit it. And then it says start resume. Yeah, I'm going to start resume. So I'm resuming the program where I left it. Okay. Then I'm going to come down here to where it says hold, and it gives me the full screen. And there's the full screen. And actually the picture quality on it is pretty decent. And it also allows me to go through and scan. You know, you can scan it pretty quick to scan through your commercials. Hit pause and stop. So that's it. It's kind of nice there. It's like I say, it's an alternative to you know, if you want to record TV programs, it's just an alternative. Is what it is. So I know I'm kind of rusty at this stuff. I'm not a professional like a lot of these other people on YouTube. This just shows you. But like I said, it uses two AAA batteries, and it works all right. So now we're going to try something here. We already recorded a show on this on this USB stick. So we're going to take this USB stick here and see if it'll play on another TV in the house. So let's see what we can get here and try it on another TV. Okay, so what we did is we plugged this USB stick in the back of this TV here. One thing you want to make sure you do on a day like today is touch the TV and discharge yourself. You know, like I go up here, put my fan on here and touch this before you put this stick in. Because if you don't do that, you're going to have an electric shock in there and blow it out. And it's happened. So just touch the TV, ground yourself, and then put it in. So now this is fine. You want to put it into a TV set that you don't really want to have cables, and it allows you to. So go ahead and turn on the TV. And then we're going to go over here to our, come down here to our source. And here's our USB stick. So let's see if it'll play on this television. So we put it on here. It says WBNS TV. I hit that. And look, there it is. There's the program that we had recorded. It allowed us to take this and view it into another TV where we don't, if we want to watch it on another set in the part of the house. That way it allows you to take that same box and leave it in a bedroom where you don't have to look at all the ugly wires. But look how clear it is. And this is on a different TV here. So this allows you to take that stick and you can plug it into your smart TV. And look how clear it is. So, and like I say, it's a workaround. I take that box and I can take this plug it into any smart TV and watch it down here. Or you could hook it up to this TV itself, but then again, you got all that, you know, so that way you don't have to worry about all the cables. And but anyway, that's kind of it in a nutshell. And hope this video helps out. And that's it.